A very good day to all of you. So we were doing time, tense, and aspect, and I told you last time that time is divided into past, present, and future, and we have already completed past and present tenses. We will be doing future. As you probably know that there is no specific future tense, but that does not mean that future time cannot be expressed. There are ways to express future time. Although there is no fixed future, there is no specific future tense, but still the future time can be expressed in by various means, by using modal auxiliaries, semi-auxiliaries, by using simple present and present progressive. So we'll be looking at all these ways to express future time. First in line is auxiliary plus infinitive. I'll give you a couple of examples that I shall try to do my best, and the second version is I will try to do my best. Shall, as you know, is used for first person in British English. Will is used for all the persons in British English as well as American English. A couple of more examples, that is, he will be here in half an hour, or I will do it for you. It expresses intention, and the auxiliary construction is also used to express something which will be completed at a definite time in future, something which will be passed at a point in future. That is, an example is they will have finished their book by next year. So auxiliary plus this will, shall plus infinitive can be used to express future. This is also known as neutral or colorless future, but it cannot express the same way as the things. It cannot express the things the same way as things are expressed by present and past tenses. But we'll be looking at other ways of expressing future. So this was one of the ways of expressing future time. The second way is using the expression going to plus infinitive. And now going to plus infinitive can be used for two things. That is, present of the future, future of the present intention, and future of the present cause. So future of the present intention is, I'll give you one example. When are you going to get married? So future of this going to is used for personal subjects, personal nouns which are there in this sentence, personal subjects, and then going to is also used for future of the present cause. A couple of examples for this too. That is, she's going to have a baby, or it is going to rain. So these actions are already on the way. These events are on the way, and the speaker can make out there are enough indications that these events are going to happen. So he makes use of the going to expression. So the third way to use to express future time is to use present progressive. That is the ing form. Present progressive is used for future happening that is anticipated in the present, fixed arrangement or a plan. For example, the orchestra is playing Mozart. The orchestra is playing Mozart. This is one of the examples, and it can also be used. The present progressive can also be used to express present as well as future. So we need to provide an adverbial to distinguish between the present and the future. For instance, the example is they are washing the dishes now. So this is present, and they are washing the dishes later. This expresses the future. Now ing expression, that is a simple progressive, can also be used with some traditional dynamic verbs like come, arrive, go, land, etc. Example is that the plane is taking off at 6 p.m. or the president is coming to the UN this week. So this is how the present progressive is used to express future time. And another way to express future time is through simple present. Now simple present can be used both in subordinate clauses as well as main clauses. As far as subordinate clauses are concerned, it is used in conditional clauses which are introduced by if, unless, and it is used in also in temporal clauses which are introduced by as soon as or when or before. Example for the conditional clauses that what will you say if I leave my job? And the second example is our guests will be drunk before they leave. So this is the use of simple present in subordinate clauses. Now simple present can also be used in the main clause that expresses a marked future of unusual definiteness. It has the same degree of certainty as is expressed by present and past tenses. This is especially used for to express times of calendar. For instance, yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, and tomorrow is Tuesday. Or it can also be used to express immutable events, events which are fixed, which cannot be changed. For example, when is the high tide? Or what time is the football match? Or it can be used for a fixed schedule and a timetable, that is the examinations begin tomorrow at 9 a.m. Or it can also, both the simple present and progressive, present progressive can be used along with traditional dynamic verbs like come, go, arrive, etc. Example is the train leaves tonight for Chicago. This is the simple present. And the train is leaving tonight for Chicago. This is the ing form. Both can be used to express this future. So we have done 4 ways to express future. Now another way to express future is by means of auxiliary plus the be verb plus the main verb. There is a progressive verb, continuous form of the main verb. This is used to express the future as a matter of course. I'll give you a couple of examples. That is, he will do his best, which expresses the future as well as the volitional interpretation. And he will be doing his best. This expresses, this is for this only future interpretation is possible. It is a matter of course. Future. Now, ing form can also be used to express things with more tact. For example, when will you put up another performance? This is one way of saying the things. And another way is when will you be putting up another performance, that is using the ing form. Or when will you come? Or when will you be coming? So ing form is sounds more tactful. It expresses more tact. So we use auxiliary plus be plus the progressive form of the main verb to express things with more tact. So the fifth way to express future is about to plus infinitive. That is, we are just about to leave. This is another way to express future. And finally, future time can also be expressed with be to plus infinitive. This expression is used to express arrangement, commands, or predestined future. Couple of examples are that is, you are to be married soon, or there is to be an investigation. Or you are to be back by 10 o'clock. The fourth example is if he is to succeed, anything is that he must work hard. So these are the 4 examples by which can be used with the constructions be to plus infinitive to express future. So we have done about 6 to 7 ways in which future can be expressed by means of modal auxiliaries, by means of semi-auxiliaries, and by means of simple tense and present progressive. There's one more point that remains to be discussed, that is expressing future in the past, future time in the past. There are about 4 to 5 ways by which we can express future in the past. This can be expressed by auxiliary construction using wood. Example is that the time was not far off when he would regret his decision. So this is literary narrative style. Another is going to, with an expression of going to, which expresses unfulfilled intention. Example is, you were going to give me your address, but somehow it was not fulfilled. The third way to express this future in past is to use past progressive. That is, I was meeting him in New York the next day. Or another way to do this is be2 plus infinitive, be2 instruction plus infinitive. That is, he was later to regret his decision, or the meeting was to be held the following week. So the final way to express future in the past is with about to. That is, he was about to hit me. So these are the 5 ways in which we express future in the past time. So we talked about the ways to express future. We have talked about the ways to express future in the past. Now the final thing that remains to be discussed is the mood. Now what do we understand by mood? By mood we understand the attitude of the speaker towards to the predication. And mood, you know, there are three types of mood. There is the indicative mood, the imperative mood, and there is the subjunctive mood. So indicative mood is used for in statements, that is declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. Examples are, that is, Roger has known me for a long time. So this is a declarative sentence. And how well does John play? This is an interrogative sentence. And what a heavy coat you're wearing. That is an exclamatory sentences. So the mood in all these 3 sentences is indicative mood. Now talking about imperative mood, for imperative mood, examples are stop them. We just use the verb, we don't use the subject. Stop them, or come here at once. This is the imperative mood to express commands, orders, etc. Then finally coming to the subjunctive mood. Subjunctive mood, this can be divided into present subjunctive as well as past subjunctive. So present subjunctive is used along with that clauses for notions like demand, request, suggest, insist. Now examples are, we demand that he take the witness stand, or the committee suggests that he come in jacket and tie, or my boss insists that I be on time. So here we use the base form of the verb, and there is no concord. There is no agreement between the verb and the subject. Normally there is an agreement between the subject and the verb, but not with the subjunctive mood. The subjunctive, we always use the base form. Even if the subject is the third person, we do not use the S along with the verb. So my boss insists that I be on time. I move that the meeting be adjourned. So these are the sentences that express these notions. And then we have the past subjunctive, were, which is used to express hypothetical conditions, and which the speaker does not know that something will happen or is happening. So examples for this are that is, if he were to be appointed, I would leave, or if they were in the city, they would contact us, or I wish you were here. So in these cases we use were, whereas had it been the indicative mood, we would have used was, I was, he was, but not for the subjunctive. For the subjunctive, use were. There's one more thing left, that is subjunctive mood is also used for to express formulaic expressions like God save the Queen, or long live the Republic, or so be it then. So such formulaic expressions are also expressed by means of the subjunctive mood. So we have talked about, we have discussed about the mood. We have seen that there are three types of moods and how they are used. And we've also seen how the future time is expressed by means of modal auxiliaries, by means of semi-auxiliaries, by means of simple present and present progressive. We have seen how the ways to express future time in past, and we've also seen the types of mood and the places and in the situations that these moods are used. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.